Hello, cat boys and crystal questers. My name is TV Skyn. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where I've made the executive decision to only play the story, like the main story quest, and also the Marauder thing. Mostly just like play as few quests as I need to in order to progress the story along, because I seem to be getting kind of a lot of bonus experience, and it seems like I don't really need to grind very much for progression on that front. I'm about to hit level 10, which gives me access to chocobos and stuff, and I don't think that's supposed to happen quite yet. Anyway, we're here to, Sulquib, to pick up a fellow Marauder and go do a thing. Aye, Breck, I know who you are. My brother often has me escort his fledgling Marauders in their more dangerous tasks. I suppose Wyrmsoin expects me to give you the details then. Very well. It seems the farmers need us to clear out a Megalo crap nest near the Mourning Widow in the Lorna Nosia. I shall trust you to find your own way there. Just don't forget your axe. I would be a sad excuse for a Marauder if I forgot my axe, wouldn't I? Right. Crabs, then. And also Regalona, who is also somewhere out in the same area? Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to Regalona out there. What's the fastest way to get out there? Is just teleport? Does that do it? No, I think probably. Alright, let's just teleport to Summerfort Farms. Whee! Boink! Probably faster than running all the way out of the city and stuff. And while we're here anyway, might as well just stop over and get the next story quest from Mr. Man over here. That sea-sloth Severin's lot never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallions would never learn. Round them up and let the staleworm would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Oh, this is taking place inside of the... Okay. Like, I can't work when my hands are full lifting this mug. You know, I'd wager my last skill, you never guess what I'm drinking. Well, you're right about the swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day of doing Stalewood's chores if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. Okay, so I need to talk to a few people who are not doing the work that they're supposed to be doing. Okay, so I'm a strike breaker. Fair enough. Great. That's wonderful. It's always wanted to be a strike breaker. Great. Yay. You made me a scab. Okay, where's the next one then? Outside? Aha. How it's supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess at what I had for breakfast. Ash tuna? What? Gods, how do you know? Oh, it's my breath, isn't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I don't know how you're here. I just as soon get some real food in me, but I ain't wanting to reject a summons from a captain. Okay. And now the rest of... Oh, they're just out here. Okay. Right. Bees! I do love that they have the little, like the upwards crescendo. The traditional Final Fantasy battle music crescendo. That's such a nice little detail. Anyway, slackers! What the hell are you doing back here?
My axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days?
Skirmishing?
Oh, you bet your beard I did, lad. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I'll have to be satisfied taking my axe to trees.
I mean, better than getting killed, right? You over the bridge here somewhere. Under it, around it, near it, by it, on it, under it, upon it, beside it. What the hell? Oh, there you are. I spot you by your icon. You have been given away, sir.
So still we're in Senya.
And what do you reckon I say to that? Damn right. I didn't get where I am by taking guff from any glorified gardeners. But I suppose I can see what he wants to get him off my back. You! Go home. I am Severin. You're the old man's errand boy now? Tell my dear old captain not to wet his breeches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Find the chocobo you rode in on, and ride out on it. And ride on out. Wow, cutting words indeed, sir. How shall I ever recover from that verbal ribbing? Okay, I'm just gonna hit you in the head, because then I think I can probably ride chocobos. No? Okay. You're a little large. Would take a while to kick your ass. So, let's go kill a bee cloud. Yeah, screw insects. Not quite yet. Okay, seems a little mean just to attack goblins for no goddamn reason. They are sentient, after all, right? Whereas it is perfectly sensible and normal and not at all weird to attack animals randomly. You can now accept the next class quest. Okay, well, okay. Beast gauge unlocked. This symbol indicates the defensive stance Defiance is in effect, which increases enmity. That will be aggro. Okay. View the job gauge description from any time. Can I activate it? Let's see. Overpowered delivers an attack in a cone and increases enmity generation. Effect ends upon reuse. Okay, cool. So that just pisses everyone off. Well, now I can write chocobos, so we'll do that immediately as soon as, you know what, actually. I think there was a chocobo person over at the Summerford Farms. And I want to ride chocobos! I don't want to walk, I want to ride! Okay, chocobo person. And I'll turn in the quest while I'm here. Chocobo, chocobo, chocobo. Can I move that thing from there? That seems like a really annoying place. Beast gauge. Could you go down there instead? That would be good. Yeah, continue the press, lad. The all but Severin are accounted for. It's no fault of yours he squirmed out. I've let that worm wrinkle through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I'll see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. I think I see why Severin has some animosity towards you now. Anyway, chocobo! Ow. Gimme. Well met, traveler. Might interest in your chocobo porter? Do not tell me this is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Porters are similar to rental chocobos in that they can be hired to carry you quickly to various destinations. The difference is being you cannot control these birds, and they will not stop until they arrive at their destination. On the other hand, porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning they'll never be attackable in transit. Okay. Not enough gil to pay that bloody aetheryte transportation fee, or perhaps you simply want to ride in peace, not having to worry about fumbling your way through maps or dodging bloodthirsty beasts. Right, okay, so that was the one that was take me to, okay. So those are just fast travel options, or, well, slightly less fast travel than teleportation. Damn it! I was hoping I'd get to ride one myself and use it as a rented mount to get around the place, but now I've just lost a bunch of time to teleporting back here. I don't know why I said that in that accent. I never know why I say anything in any accent. Anyway, Marauder. Because I figure, like, the class quest is probably important. Like, it's probably something that unlocks something. Yeah. Sorry, don't care about your quest. I don't think I need it. Sorry about your crops. Boing! Must be a crystal here somewhere, right? Or not, but a porter. I should activate that then. In case I need to come back here for whatever reason. You. Hi. There we go. Und now? Wherever the hell the next quest bit is that I need. I need a bit of quest. And the quest bit I need is down there. Yeah. Hello! Huh? What is it, adventurer? Oh yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, Mist and all plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, so as to encourage their immigration to Limsa Lominsa. Why only adventurers, you ask? A practical necessity, really. Limsa Lominsa is in dire need of fresh blood. Capable, courageous adventurers will fight her foes and protect her interests. Those who build a home here will have that much more incentive to aid us. As for what manner of place Mist is, I think it's best you journey there and see for yourself. Please direct any other questions you might have to the recruit station just past the entrance. To proceed through the quest, you may visit any residential ward in Mist. Okay. Right? Okay. Sure. Okay, let's just go in and see then. Housing. Each of the 3 nations have a residential district with like-minded adventurers, established a base, blah blah blah. Wards, 60 plots of land. Ooh, nice music. Oh shit, that's an entire fucking town. That's a whole ass city. And beaches and shit. I figured it would be like some wild plot of like Minecraft land or whatever. But no. No, this is quite, more than that. Okay, you. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to Mist! Oh, might be a female character? Huh, Lamisian, you sent you say? That's unfortunate. All Laminsians are barred from participating in the auctions, you see, on account of the fact that they're, well, Laminsian. Admiral's decree. If you find the area to your liking, though, please consider speaking with a resident caretaker. She can guide you through the process of purchasing a plot for yourself. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. We can go back and report to the person now. No, sorry. You're not getting none of this. Which means now... Okay, that's right there. It's easy enough, then. There.
There you are. What news that you brought me?
For the purposes of luring adventurers to Limsa Lominsa, oh, that's unfortunate, but it does explain a great deal. Looks like my dream of owning a home will have to wait a little longer. But don't you worry about me. My day will come soon enough. Good for you. Right. Next thing to do... or is that down here all the way? No? Where the hell are you? Oh, over there. Okay. Wandering over to the place where I've already been. It feels like maybe I was supposed to go there as part of the quest. Oh, well. Well, I'm not joining the fate. I'm not interested. So, don't worry about that. I'm here for crab. Looks as if nobody's home. Mayhap they knew we were coming.
Aid! I need aid!
Please, it's my grandson. Them snippers have got him. I told Sigurd not to get too close. I told him. Get that weapon ready, Brick. We need to move now. Okay. Where are we going now? This way, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yep. Definitely this way. Hello. Yes. Okay, so that's a special battle. Right, I see. Ah, bucket and shite! Get away from me, you bloody grade bastard! Skedaddle, kiddo. Time for crab. Okay, so why can I not activate that then? Oh, it's leveled me down. That's why. Oh, there's more. And smack. This is one of the reasons why presentation matters, because this battle is not fundamentally dissimilar in any way to any of the fights that we've had so far. But because we're fighting these really cool-looking monsters, these giant crabs, it feels more tense. Like, it feels like it matters more, even though I am obviously over-leveled for this. But I guess just in case you couldn't handle it, you get little question mark here coming in for the rescue. Thank you, mister. I thought it was that for sure. Can't even go outside and play no more, what with all these scary monsters about. Me and my mum and dad, they was both killed by some nasty bugger not so long ago. An oryx as big as a mountain. But I bet you could pay. Make it pay for what it did to me folks. You take it easy now, son. There's a whole guild full of strapping lads and lasses like Brick here who'll be glad to do just that. All you need to do is head home with your grandpa. You let us worry about that big, nasty bugger. Consider your first duty a success, Brick. It's time you headed back as well before Windsruin begins to worry I've left your corpse for the crabs. And I have my abilities back. Whee! Okay. So now we teleport to Summerport Farms. And pick up whatever the next quest is. From there, and then we go back to the Marauders headquarters and pick up whatever the next quest is from there. Yes. It pains me to say, but all the guild in the world can't buy loyalty. There's some, like you, who can be trusted, and there's others. Until now, I've had no choice but to rely on that charlatan Severin, even though I'm full aware that he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once, I've heard tell of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be the least surprised if that were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished. That's just Severin. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, Ilfun. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Confront Severin, cast doubt on his actions. Literally use the emote. Okay. Anyway, now back to... No, wait. No. Limsa Laminsa, please. I imagine it must be really, really hard to play perfectly, like, on time with lag. But this is a bard, right? Like, this is someone who's playing an instrument, a player. Oh, glow sticks. Huh. Right. What was I doing? Right! Oh, Marauders. Yes, Marauders. Is there not an etherite a little thing I can use? Like, do I have to... Ethernet, Marauders Guild. Thank you. The big crystal will do. At this point, I should be able to join the Blacksmith's Guild as well and stuff, right? Yeah. So, you shattered the shells of the Megalo crabs and saved the life of a child in the bargain. Thus does our violent craft prove its merit. Well done, Brick. Though no longer a threat to the farmers, you should know that it is unusual for such crabs to be found so near the stead. By all accounts, the creatures were ousted from their usual feeding grounds by a more fierce beast. The beast of which I speak is a known terror in the lands of Lanosia, ever seeking to expand its territory. And that boy's parents were but two of its many victims to fall to its rampages. It is a threat that must be dealt with ere long. Do thoughts of vengeance flit through your mind, Brick? Nurture those urges, but do not yet act upon them. This monstrosity is far beyond your present skills. If you would answer the lad's cry for revenge, then you must grow stronger. Become the raging behemoth this challenge demands. Okay. Better armor. You have obtained an untradeable item which cannot be sold. Cool. Unique item. On unique items, you can never possess more than one at a time. Okay. I guess this is one of those. Bonk.
Hey, I'm wearing armor. Proper armor. Yay.
Looks good on me, too. Right. Oh, right. No, I am level 10, so I can probably take on the thing. Give me the quest. Brick, I have gathered what information I can concerning the beast that young Sigbard bade you slay. The tales name this creature Kujata. Those who have witnessed Kujata in the terrifying flesh also call him the stampeding mountain. Such is his immense size and bulk. Again, I will not seek you to dissuade you from claiming vengeance for the boy's parents. In fact, I encourage it. But to topple this lumbering colossus, you must first become his equal in strength and ferocity. As a single step toward that distant goal, I send you to the blind iron mines. We had word that folks are falling prey to the claws of the local Galagos. It is your task to protect the weak from these unruly creatures. Learn to channel the rage inside you, and let your axe blades sing in righteous slaughter. Like, the way they talk is, like, slightly worrying, right? Like, it's not just me, it's like, slightly worrying. Right. Can I become a blacksmith now? Well, this still kind of seems to be locked off, all of it. So, no? Who is somewhere around here, probably. Okay. Right.
Oh, little Severin!
You double-dealing scum.
Bloody hells. I'm up the street without a paddle.
And up.
What's this now? Stillworld sent you for the oranges. Huh. So the old bugger had known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of the goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue my mates from those double-dealing goblins. They're just over yonder by the bonfire.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'm doing that.
Overkill!
Oh, okay. Just aid them. All right. You are aided.
Severin sent you! The way he flew out of here, I'm sure he'd sold us down the river.
Seriously, there's no goblins anymore. I killed them.
If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo.
Not the toughest pirates, are ya?
I owe you one. Would have gotten away myself if not for Severin shoving me aside.
Well, it sounds like they all have a bit of a bone to pick with him.
You saved my mates, and for that I owe you. I suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I have no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack because I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Ossign and send him my regards.
Why don't I take it back to the guy whose oranges it actually is? I'm confused.
What have we here? A delivery from Summerfort Farms and a scheduled. Ha! There's a first time for everything.
Oh, it's because that's where they were meant to go. Okay, I see.
Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are those bagmen, and I don't miss them one bit. Here's Stalewind's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him.
Probably, yeah.
Yep. So to the farms.
Bag of 1 piece, that's relief. How do you fare, Olfin?
Here, have some money.
Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, alright. Although I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held up more hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of those godforsaken goblins. Well, you do well to mind yourself around that 2GL cheat. If he'd leave his old mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you.
Right. Do I need any of that? Not really. Give me the other thing then. Bronze pieces. Let's see. Loam maintenance.
Blast! At this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had black loam, just a bit could send our stock soaring. I'd bet Rutwig knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard.
Okay. Quest me with some fetching, and the fetching shall be quested. Hello, Rotwida.
That gherkin's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cookpot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by oryx that dwell there. Once you have 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Prefral to Tilla's Rest. He'll know what to do.
Okay. Let's see, this one. Where's that? That's all the way down in Lower Lanascia. And this one is over here. Oh, here's some that attack you. Okay, let's take him on. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Oh, potions don't work. They work on a timer, I see. Well. Okay, definitely a bad idea. Or at least you should take them out, like, more one at a time. Okay, can't do that. Oh, that one is not happy. So, they have an icon next to them if they auto-attack you. I see. Thank God they're all wounded already. Very convenient. Da-da! Ooh, new ability. Low blow stuns target. Nice. Crowd control. Let's try it out. Okay, so that can interrupt area abilities. Good to know. Right, okay, so back to the farm. Oh no, wait, I needed to go to Tiller's Rest. Where is Tiller's Rest? That's all the way over there! Okay. Well, the teleportation still got me closer at least. Okay, Preval.
Why, even the weeds wither and die in these desolate dirt. But a bit of this black loam want to change all that. Haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of stomach, eh? No, don't tell me. Gherkin and Rhoda neglected to mention where black loam comes from. It's poop. Well, surely you figured out it from your own from the cloying stench. It comes from the oryx lair of all places. Well, why dwell on whom will misled whom about what? What matters is your evidence brought the black loam, and we can expect the bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you.
I'm slurring my words all over the place, aren't I? Wristbands or wristlets? I guess we'll take the ones that give me strength. Right, and still you, okay. He needs farm tools recovered, does he?
Confounded pirates. They know nothing of tilling, only killing. Stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting the hand that feeds them, the mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in my obedience myself if I hadn't sworn to Staleworm that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown.
Murder everyone. You got it. Oh, I see. Now we... Okay. Hello. How you doing? Could you come over here, please? Okay, now, you there. Hello. Oh, okay. Well, that does the trick, but I still wanna... I wanna kill Captain Peter. Just because he's named.
I wonder what those sea dogs will steal when there's no harvest. Ah, good to see the tools back and in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied him meeting the pirates in secret, I did. I couldn't care less if the wastrel won't work, but when he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Staleworm ought to know what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you?
I think he's well aware.
Pirates making off with our tools. Prefal did well not to take matters into his own hands. The last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished.
Give me the hammer? Or longer axe. Cool. Is it time to deal with Severin, then?
I've come to explain a great deal from you, lad, and you've never once let me down. Yet what I ask of you now goes beyond all I've asked before. But you hear my plea all the same.
Staleworm has reason to believe that Severin is up to no good. Something must be done.
It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheme and scapegrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking about in the manner that he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but the last time I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help but think he's gone looking for trouble and found what he's wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. That ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. Yeah, I suppose he reminds me of my younger self. Suffice it to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd try asking Grenwood at Etherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed.
Okie doke. Grinwida.
Nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sod said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever they had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure to give them a cuff around the ear from me, will ya?
Not mincing words. I love it. So, Woad Whisper Canyon. It's out there. Okay. Yeah, because the Marauder quest right now is level 10. And this one's level 9, so I figure that one's the better one. Although I am level 13, so like it's not like that matters that much. Oh, the deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink only to get slayed into a bloody trap. It don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready, but the others weren't so lucky. You gotta help them. Out there? Yes. Hello, Water Sprite. You're not hostile, so that's fine. You should really stop hanging out with him. Just saying. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. Oh, okay. I mean, they don't seem aggressive, though. Severin might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in that conniving bastard's debt. To arms! Oh, okay. A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severin.
We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement.
Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the serpent reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Hello. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable. Honorless wretch. Your life is all you have left. Ooh, he has an expression on his face. And worthless though it be, we shall take it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Is that good? Probably not. It's not even hostile. Like, I have to attack it myself. Okay, so theoretically I could just have stunned it out of that. Okay. Never has the golem been so sorely tested. It's like level 10, dude. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer.
The snake slithered away. I'm only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Leminson factions. Whom then do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sargon and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what?
Maybe you shouldn't say that out loud.
Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone 2. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself, as Louis Soy foretold. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlayan ring more true. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see ether. Yet, now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlayan seem commonplace. Yeah, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today the Mainstream officially makes that great hole in the sea its training ground. Join in the celebrations. Wait, a disturbance in the etheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Seasong Grotto, perhaps? What have we here? Can you walk? Tis I. Regrettably, no, he eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here surprised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem, of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing, so arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They're the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Staleworm will be wondering what became of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I'm certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray, pay the man a visit. Ah, he told me of you, but perhaps he did not tell you of me. My name is Ishtola. I'm a naturalist of sort, surveying the aether in hopes that it might offer up some clues to our predicament. I'd say I owed you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Oh, forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshalled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell.
Right, back to the farms? Back to the farms. Dun 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 dun. Boom 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 boom. Lo, I knew you return. Your stall delivered Severin a bit a while ago. That tells your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, a lot of them sporting the same haunted expression.
It's me who's to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver.
A thrall to the Sagan. 7 hells. Reavers may look and sound and act like pirates, but they're not but fishbacks flunkies.
Us pirate ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see? But the reavers have never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Laminsons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sagan masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread, all the way back to the sea. The penalty for the desertion is death, but the reavers offered me a way out instead. My freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter... I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself.
Yeah, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear them talk of how you stood up to the reavers at last, of how you tried to give your life to save theirs.
Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm gonna hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more.
No, you'll hear no argument from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There'll always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad.
And I'll always be in your debt, Staleworm.
Oh, how nice. I owe you a debt too, Brick. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men on my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it would be this. Tell Batteron what's happened from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I possibly can of you. Safe travels, son.
So that was a little self-contained storyline right there. Bonk! Yeah. So, go speak to Batteron, and then we can progress on the quest. Right. Oh, they're still here.
Bloody hells. Life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Ah, but you needn't worry yourself over young Severin. The Yellow Jacket says hands out the punishment as a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'll be willing to commute the last sentence from Angen to Keelhaulin, kindly gent that he is.
Keelhaulin still kills people, like a lot. It very much kills people because you're hauled from the keel of a ship. Jesus.
Yeah, only jesting with you. I'll see he's treated fair.
Okay, I see.
Now, it sounds to me like you've done everything old Staleworm asked to you, and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lad. As for a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. I'd fancy keeping her company for a spell, with free room and board.
Venturing to try in business, after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for you, so make use of it.
Wee.
Now, not that you'll have much time for lying around, what will all the lives you'll be doing? Oh, didn't I mention, I'm putting your name down for lives.
Levs? Levies?
A guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk will pay you to avoid doing an honest day's labour. Just give Tamokri a shout when you feel like making a fiesta guild. She'll always have some task or other for you to do.
Guild levs. Or leaves.
And it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side here, unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell you, if it turns out they had aught to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 L's to pay. A proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhaps that's what Limsa needs, though. Under rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality.
Whee! You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened under duty in the main menu. It will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Sweet! Give me a room. Hey! Minigames summoning bell? Ah, retainers. Crystal bell. Aesthetician, okay. Ah, okay, so that's the music player, I see. So rolls can be obtained through synthesis, purchase in shops. Okay. Accessing interface, shared estate, blah blah playlist, 8 songs. Okay. Well, there sure is a bunch. Okay, so I can play back cutscenes here. Okay, cool. Armoire allows you to store certain items with limited methods of obtainment, job-specific gear, seasonal events, blah, blah, blah. Needs to be fully repaired to get in there. Glamour. Not unlocked. Okay. Well. I guess we'll end the episode there, then. But yeah, as ever, if you've enjoyed watching, actually, there. Aha, change the pose. If you've enjoyed hanging out in the world of Final Fantasy XIV with me, then you can hit the like, comment, and or subscribe buttons down below, and it'll let you know when there's more Final Fantasy XIV. And if you want to see some more Final Fantasy XIV right now, memberships are available on this channel, and they'll give you early access to however many episodes of this have been uploaded ahead of time. Might be a few, might be a bunch. Who knows? Depends how obsessed I get with this game. I can tell I might get a little obsessed with it. Maybe. Possibly. Certainly if I don't get too distracted by too many side quests. So yeah, if you want that, then that's available. I also have a Patreon, a merchandise store, and a tip jar. You can use those if you want to. It helps me pay my rent. But you don't have to. And if you're not in a position to be able to, please don't worry about it ever, because it's enough that you watch the videos. Thanks for watching. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. I keep forgetting my outro because it's changed now that I am actually vaccinated myself, which means you should take the vaccine as soon as it's available, and whatever vaccines might be necessary in the future, and try to act in solidarity with those who are worse off than yourself.